Yesterday, I made a content around money market mutual funds, right? I didn't know that a lot of people don't understand how this works. So I've been thinking about it. How can I explain in the most simple ways? So let me show you how money market mutual fund works in this video. Think about this guy. This guy here is called a funds manager. It can be a bank, and it can be what is called an asset management company, whichever one. He needs money to invest into different asset classes. You've heard when they say use other people's money, to invest other people's money, but he doesn't have the money to invest. So what he does is he makes a call to several people and tells them, come and invest in what is called money market mutual fund. Money market mutual fund. So you can say that the minimum you can invest in it is 5,000 naira. Right? When he made that call, several people answered. Let's say John came and dropped 10 million. Janet came and dropped 2 million. Shola came and dropped 300k. And the rest of them. A lot of people drop money into that fund. What he has successfully done is to create these buckets, and then he receives money from all these people into the bucket. He can now choose to invest the money in this bucket into different asset classes. He can choose to invest it into treasury bills, into commercial paper, or what is called CDS, certificate of deposit or fixed deposit. So when you invest the money in this bucket, let's say he chooses T-bills. To invest in treasury bill, for instance, at the primary market currently in Nigeria, you need 50 million naira. Not a lot of people can afford that 50 million. So but this guy, by virtue of receiving money from several people, can afford this 50 million. He invest that 50 million into this treasury bill. Let's say treasury bill promised to pay in 26%, right? As an incentive for investing in these buckets, it promises anyone who invests into this bucket 23%, right? So the money he invested is paying him 26%. He is paying the owner of the funds 23%. The 3% balance is the incentive, his own gain, for organizing, bringing people together to do that investment. It's essentially an asset manager, right, receiving money from different people into a bucket for the purpose of investing into different short-term assets. Short-term, note that word, short-term, because you cannot invest into an instrument like bond that will take 1 year or more to mature. So they invest into short-term instruments. So how do you now invest into money market mutual funds? You have to locate a funds manager, right? This funds manager, I've said, it can be a bank. Some banks, some of us are not familiar with all the businesses that banks run. We think that banking is limited to collecting deposits and giving loans. That is commercial banking. There are other aspects. A typical bank is a group, right? A group with at least 5 or 6 subsidiaries. Within a bank, you will see they will have a commercial bank. They may have asset management business, asset management. They may have trusteeship, head of trust fund babies. If you want to open a trust, where do you go to? Trustee. They can have insurance and the rest of them. So if you want to open a money market mutual fund account, you have to go to the subsidiary of the bank called asset management. Example, in Nigeria, let's say a typical bank, Stanbic IBTC, is one of the banks in Nigeria. The asset management subsidiary of this bank is called Stanbic IBTC Asset Management Company. First Bank is another bank. The asset management division of First Bank is called FBN Quest Asset Management. Zenith is another bank. The asset management of Zenith is called Quantum Zenith. GT has its own, so you may want to consider any of the banks that you currently use. But peradventure, you even don't want to use banks. there are other guys that are stand-alone asset management companies. Example, Cardinal Stone Partners, Codros, Meristem, ARM, several of them. That is how money market instrument works. I hope this explanation is good enough. If it's not good enough, and I can't help you,